or the Liberian Rural Renewable Energy Agency.
Yeah.
He's the head there. He goes this morning on Facebook and tells the Liberian Senate that what we are doing is not oversight, it's interference into this drug matter of having a debate on it. And actually telling us how to do our job. Putin, this is becoming a pattern. If nothing is done about it, sooner or later, we'll just be here. I mean, we are subject to public scrutiny. And if people in the public come out and say what they want to say, we can't run after every citizen for criticizing us. No. We're an agent of the executive, especially a political appointee. The Senate is providing oversight. Then you go on Facebook, even using sort in your own name, and telling us that what we are doing is not oversight, it's interference. And he's telling us that we are politicizing this matter. I think it's becoming very unbecoming. And this Senate is for hard time that we take decisions on these kind of things that happen, or else they will go to him, or one day will be directed at somebody else. And when we decide to talk about it, it may be too late. So I called it on the Senate. It's posted. I will say in the chat room. We all see his comment. I think we need to address it. It's a serious issue. I thought I was going to discuss it on Senator Hogarth or Senator Daly because of wisdom. Thank you. We can discuss it now and when it will be as submitted.
Senator Hogarth, Senator
Thank you. And thank you to Honorable Snow. You know, it's becoming culture of impunity at the Senate. The Director General of the Civil Service Agency attacked one of our colleagues, and the issue was flared. We decided to reach a decision. Up to now, we haven't done anything. And another one is coming. For me, let's invite this individual on Thursday to appear before this upper panel. And from there, because constitutionally, they will be heard. When they are heard, whatsoever decision that will reach, my program will need to reach. Enough is enough. Thank you.
Senator Dogo.
The program, distinguished senators, I would like to say that people are crossing the bound. They're not doing the job. What do I mean? They are in the executive, given specific function to perform, specific tasks to perform. And should they want to speak on matters that we discuss here, they should come here so we can speak on the matter. But to use the offices to respond to legislative issues that don't really relate to their own job function. At least when you are responding to me on the job function. But on every issue, it's becoming too much. I mean, irrespective of my support to this regime, if you go clearly into the code of conduct, public official, okay, when appointed by the executive, have limitation. Even if they give policy statement. Because statement that you make will reflect the position of the president. You need to know that. It's hard time that we address the matter. So I concur with Senator Snow and Madam Cole.
Senator Yantoya.
Madam Pro Tem, 90% agree on the unscrupulous conduct of these public officials within the executive, trying to open a debate in a condescending way against members of the legislature, especially the Senate. I think my 10% little divergence would be some of these people are looking for attention, and I am not in view to give them a platform for that kind of performance. The code of conduct is clear. If officials within the executive go against the code of conduct or behave in an unruly manner, they can be referenced to their boss, who is the president, through the leadership of the Senate to take administrative decision and action against them. Instead of us inviting them here so that they can come and perform for the cameras. That was my only point of that prejudice. That the Senate take a decisive stand and inform the head of state that your executive members have gone, XYZ against certain code of conduct and they have behaved unruly to members of the Senate and decision be brought against them.
That's it? Senator Jala, any other comment?
Madam President, I believe that it will not be difficult or painful to our authors who brought in this matter before us. These guys, some people are in obscurity. Who is this often someone people occupying? Away in the corner, Dragon. Yes. Then you go bring it to Monrovia.
Great Capital Hill.
Yeah, you go bring it to Capital Hill. I partly agree with Iran Foya that some people are looking for attention. They should not provoke us to anger. You see, I heard that one time from my boss. When he told me, don't provoke me to anger, I will draw my letter that I gave to him and rewater it. These guys are trying to provoke us to anger. It's a purely contentious obstruction of justice, obstructing the work of the Senate. But not gonna say what to buy no. Yes. The officer, when you pass him by, you can see sample. They will bring here to Capital Hill. I will have to. That is very important, and we attach this communication. That is the director of the cabinet being informed adequately to inform the president that this is the performance. The white travel they gave them that will be working on behavior that will be performing, that's not the performance. Then they put it in a fire.
To carry current to Bugo.
Yes. So I hold you for don't get first. Yeah. I hold you for. Yeah. Just bring it Glasgow. Maybe bring it to Monrovia. I was there when they come on the phone, they said they bring my back. I said, I'm Monrovia there. You have to bring it.
Let me first of all say thanks to members of the Liberian Senate for the effort made during the hearings. We can see the outcome after the hearing. And we want to also say thanks to the national security team. Going forward, Honorable President, I think we need to focus on what we are doing. We have a role to play at this time. Honorable President, I would also like to suggest, let's bring in the Liberian Airport Authority, where all of those actions took place. Let's hear the side of the story. Most importantly, GSL and MEZI have a concession with the Liberian Airport Authority representing the government. Let us start to look at that concession and what needs to be done and the way forward. Because the concession there have already been inducted and there are facts of what have happened in the past. So I think we should focus on what needs to be done and let's focus on the real work. Thank you. Let us invite the Liberian Airport Authority on the committee of a whole to appear. to this honorable body.
Thank you, Senator. Senator?
Thank you, Protest.
When it came up with your stuff.
Problem. And for people who can start to allow.
And you found one small man in the corner insulting us. You know why it takes to come and be a senator yet? One small man in the corner will just sit there and insult you and go and intimidate it anytime. And I come here, come to the job, but that's not fine. There are laws that govern this state. And if you are caught in that net, you should be punished for it. You should be punished for it. I strongly believe that person, I don't know him in particular, I hold nothing against him, but the fact that he fall under the code of conduct and he has violated, he shouldn't go impunity. Even if you're working in Grand Cape County, he should come and we should set precedent. For our own, not before, we have to set precedent. If they require that he come before us for due process, then of course, if it doesn't require the executive, more especially Senator Bani, you represent the executive here. Yes, I'm talking to him also. Remember, he needs to understand that no, you have a critical role to play because the executive attacking the Senate. All the time, senators are complaining here. Nobody has attacked me, but senators have been complaining here that executive members are attacking them. And then you need to inform or take some action, or encourage the executive to take some action. If not, then we fight for ourselves by bringing them here and charging for some contempt and put them in jail, even if it is 1 hour, so they can have some respect for us. But every time you find one senator complaining, the other executive member have insulted us, the other person have insulted us, and we laugh about it, and everybody go home and continue to happen. This is a bad precedent that we are setting, and we must change it now, not later than now. Thank you.
Thank you. Pro-Tem, distinguished senators, I want to thank Senator Snow for raising this issue on other matters. Pro-Tem is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate, that 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, all of us that helped to bring this government to power saw what drug issue did in this country. And Samuel Nangwe, who happened to be one of those that served honorably as a national campaign manager, and I did all the different ratings on the Kush issue, on all the drugs-related issues. And we had it on placards everywhere we went. We began to question this Senate about our stand on interrogating officials that are handling this drug matter on behalf of the Liberian people. It's just unfortunate. And the Liberian people will begin to lose confidence in all of us. For the fact that today, when you are not in chair or when you are not in power, you say all the worst. Then when you are there, when issues that you provided on positively in the interest of the Liberian people comes back in your administration, then you tend to pay blind eyes and start to question people who have constitutional authority to even ask a judge what you did. That's our oversight responsibility. And I think, Pro-Tem, honor your watch. We should not be allowed to be told this is what the rescue monitoring can be on. And today, people in your own government try to question or gamble. We should not be allowed to be carried in this story in a negative way. I think it's about time. Zambia was not outside of this country or we ran campaign, he was with us. He knows exactly what we told the Liberian people.
Yes, you're right.
And for him to be now the guy sitting on social media and questioning a $19 million drug, that's not a small thing in this country. Then you questioning us? I think it's unfortunate. And it is happening at the right time. Honor your diabo. Because I know what you took to get this government where it is today. And for somebody to question the diabo, and and that person was part of that thing, I think we should set a classic example. Classic example. Classic example of this thing. So I want to thank him. He's not a different person. He's not somebody that was outside. He was not somebody in the diaspora sitting there. He was right here with us in all of the different activities. He was on the propaganda team. So he knows exactly what we said. And when we are defending what we said in here to protect the Liberian people interest, I think he can't be the one to question our authority. I want us to take it very serious and let us approach it so that we set an example. We can't be here when we're in opposition, we say the breast team. Then when we come to power, something that we campaigned against yesterday. Then we start to sugarcoat it to question people that want to dig into some of the things that happen. I think it's unfair to the Liberian people. We can't be across that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Protem, for your leadership on this issue, and thank you, Senator Snow, for bringing this up. You see, as we started discussing the issue, my mind went back to 2024. It is not just now or now where he is that is attacking us with culture, and not just us. But a pattern that I have seen in Liberia, I think it's a disservice to the very executive that is going to be said. When you look at the Ministry of Information and you consider the mandate of that ministry, I think currently they are operating outside our mandate. For the number of times that officials within that ministry will stand up at the podium intended to educate the Liberian people on the good work that this government is doing, to provide information about development and key government policies, and divert to attacking individuals who views different. It's not fair. And we cannot continue to just discuss. So we have to take a stand because we have authority to take a stand. We have that authority. And I say it without any reservation. This is my government entity. Unity Party is my party any day. But when individuals' behavior do not conform to the values of that institution, we are under obligation to speak up. This is not helping us. It's undermining some of the very things we said we're going to come and straighten up. There are a lot of things going on that they can speak about. But to attack people for doing their work, when someone throws a job somewhere, they come by, take the government time and be responding to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Instead of giving us those information that we need as a country, it doesn't represent them well. And I think I agree that the executive will actually have to take a stand on this and engage the presidency to see how the executive can be called to work. Otherwise, we will continue moving around this. There are many members of this Senate that have complained and nothing happened. So they believe it's a pattern and we cannot do anything. So under your leadership, we have to stand. Whether our brothers, that our party is wrong today, it was wrong yesterday, it will be wrong tomorrow. Thank you.
Why you resign? Go ahead, sir.
I'm back protected. You know, Madam Pro Tem, one thing that this government will survive, any attempt for the government to fail on the fight against corruption, the government finished. Because, as Senator Moise said, the United Party can be elevated the issue of drugs. And every day we have propagandists in the street capturing children that were even punching the iron post. And today on our march, you think when the joint security came, and I asked them that 2 questions. They were just a mistake. 2 simple questions. The first one was, is it true that $19 million worth of drugs were arrested? And they said yes. And I said, where? And they said, RRA. Up to today,